Okay, I think this part deserves a bit of explanation, so I like to use these. Zeron something or another's. I don't know. They're great. These are good for a couple of things. One, the battery door, the hinge portion, and then also pretty dang good for this as well, in terms of just prying out that C-clamp there. And then I like to use a flathead to just kind of get under and dig it out a little bit. This little C-ring has definitely seen better days. Seen, C, whatever. Yeah, so really it's just a matter of popping her up. Ugh, got some gunk in my eye there. That's awesome. Something in my mouth too. Awesome. Sweet. Okay, so this is important there. That'll go on top of there. But yeah, you can see that the tungsten wire, the unbreakable tungsten wire, has just sort of snapped. It's also like corroded. Awesome. So great. Okay. But fortunately, the customer, like I said, sent in a whole other parts 81, so shout out to them. That was pretty awesome. So we will remount this. Pretty straightforward operation here. Just gotta spin this around. It's counterclockwise. No, sorry, that was incorrect. It is clockwise. I always do it from this direction. This is really terrible. I'm so sorry for this. This is not the best time to do this, but like I said, I just had to get something done. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get caught up staring at like broken stuff on my desk, and that's never a good feeling. As anyone who probably repairs anything can tell you, it's very like hard to get stuff done. It's like I'm just surrounded by failure. I feel like that's actually the same with any, really with any work you do. If you're just constantly surrounded by like failings and stuff, it's like, oh, I don't think I want to do this anymore. But anyway, I'm going to turn this a few times clockwise. Counterclockwise? Yeah, I guess it's clockwise. Counterclockwise. Then we wrap this around like so. Psych. Did a pretty shit job of that. Okay. Like that. And it goes down there in that little slot there. And then that's where I always goof up. So what happens is I'll take out the viewfinder like I did to clean it, and then I forget to put it back. And it's very important that you put it back because it's kind of the structural housing for the circuit board there. So if it's not there, it's really hard to remount stuff. So I'm just going to temporarily put it back while I run this over here. Basically it's going to go under, over, over, under, and then wrapped around here. Just like that. And that's pretty much how it's supposed to go. Now that I have that kind of put in there, I'm going to actually clean this because it is gross. I did clean the back of the prism. I might have done that before I started recording. I don't really remember. But I'm just using the vinegar solution, diluted distilled white vinegar, I should say, and water. Cleaning that off. And then resetting that in there like so. We've got the 2 screws right there. And those just drop right in there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. go, just like that. Too much. I asked for too much there. But what I will do, put this in. Okay, so far nothing. That's not great. That's not a good sign. Let me see. Okay, nothing there either. So we'll check the power. Just in the off chance that it decided it wanted to cooperate. My money is going to be on no, though, because I feel like that is the most realistic thing. Yep, that is, that's not great. Okay, awesome. So, let's keep it up. Keep doing check stuff. I think I will take this out and get to work on dremeling out the battery compartment. All right, dremeled out there. A little bit cleaner, you can tell. Really just got rid of a lot of like the paint work and stuff in the compartment, and hopefully a lot of the other stuff. Let's give it a quick oof. Oof, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. This is gross. Just straight up gross. Like I said, it's not really anyone's fault necessarily. I guess, you know, just this is what happens when things get neglected over long stretches of time. So, not like terribly disgusted by it. I've definitely seen worse, but this is up there. The hope is that in kind of cleaning this out, might be able to get more consistent power. If that's not the case, then there could be an issue somewhere else. There are some slight signs of corrosion or something right there. So I'm wondering potentially the bottom plate here could have some corrosive issues, or there could be water logging elsewhere in the system, but I guess we will find out. I'm gonna do the battery check real quick and pray that that works. Oh boy, oh my God. We're running. Oh boy, look at that. Ooh, I love that for me. Oh, that is a good day. That is a good day to be alive. Okay, so let's run over this real quick. Not the camera, just the principles of fixing this. So, main issues were tungsten wire being broken. Now what that's going to do, that's going to disrupt the connection between your aperture selector and the resistance board here, which means you're not going to be getting proper data input to the light metering circuit. So that's going to cause a disruption in the system and probably get it to not work. Now the other thing that was wrong was just an excessive amount of gunk and grease in the system itself. There's still like quite a bit of that, so definitely still needs to be cleaned, definitely still needs a lot of love. Gonna need to be warmed up. It is now not firing. I'm gonna assume that that's because the contacts down here, I didn't do a great job of resoldering after I cleaned it off, so I'll work on that. But I think overall it is working relatively consistently. It does still need to be cleaned a lot, so I'm gonna work on that. This was what was in the battery compartment though. It's a little bit blown out, but I think you can kind of get the gist of how gross it was and how truly bad it was. So stuff like this happens, I understand. It just goes to show it really does benefit if you kind of clean your stuff. So that is it for now. I think I'll do the rest of this cleaning and do like a little put it together kind of deal. Really need to get to the mold under here, around here, and then resolder this. Overall though, oh, that's good. It just died on me randomly. Okay. Okay, sick. I think okay, I see. this is how gunked up it is. So I was pointing out too that I saw there was a bunch of like mold and stuff built in down here. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's filthy. And basically what's happening is it worked fine a couple of times, right? But now I think just the gradual mold or whatever has gotten in there and is now affecting the mirror box operations on the side. That's weird. So yeah, I think this just needs to be run through a few times and cleaned, like a lot, because it's disgusting. But yeah, I think for the most part, this is a working camera now, relatively speaking. The operations are sluggish at best. It does need to be cleaned. I think I'm just gonna dump some like solvent in there down the side a little bit just to kind of clean out the system. Basically do a shutter squeal fix and an aperture squeal fix, because this was also not working all that well. And then from there, I'm gonna double check to make sure that the voltages are correct throughout the whole system, and then test the shutter speeds, the accuracy of the light meter, and so on and so forth. So fairly straightforward from here on out. Just kind of stoked that I got it working, because it wasn't when I got it. So but yeah, if you have any questions, please comment down below as in terms of like how I went about all of this. I feel like it was fairly straightforward, but in case you need any clarification, I will be happy to do so for you. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see if I record another installment of this. Oh, that's just nasty. Yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. As always, like the video if you did enjoy it, learned anything. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Got a whole lot more rolling out soon, so stay tuned. Appreciate it as always. I'll catch you on the next one.